Hi guys, it's Mark Atwood here. Currently in, where am I? Uh, where is that state? I can't remember where I am, Ian.
I
We're up,
get that all the time.
we've got a 12-hour drive to New York today, and I've got 5 minutes. And people were saying in the Telegram channel, can we get Ian on for a quick update on the percentage? But just before I do that, you guys watching this, make sure that you click the links in the description below, especially to get on my email database. That's where all the updates happen and all the good stuff happens. Ian, let's start with saying what percentage we're at, but also explain to people that haven't watched our videos what that percentage is and what it means, and away you go, please.
Okay, so we've now jumped to 95%. We were hovering at 93 for quite some weeks, well, 3 or 4 weeks. Well, we're now at 95, which is an incredible jump. The percentage that I'm talking about is the percentage of the collective frequency of the golden age within humanity. It doesn't mean to say that each individual is up to 95%. It means that there's enough weight behind the light of the golden age, which is now 95% in weight. If we would look at light as a weight, then we are 95% heavy in our light for the golden age. When we reach 100%, that is when we shift, and everyone will feel this, regardless of who you are. When we reach that 100%, we will then feel that shift of light on the planet. And that's a complete end game of anything darkness on this planet. And that is diseases, cancers, everything. The whole planet will shift in its light frequency. Us, vegetation, plant life, animal life, everything. And this has all been designed to be that way. So this is the golden age timeline that has been set and is now solid, and we're not going to deviate from that at all.
Well, that's very good news. So what are we going to do to get this 5% over the line?
That is going to happen in Manchester.
Ah. Ooh. Yeah, so you guys watching?
Yes.
Oh, it's 11:11 as I look at the screen.
Brilliant. Say no more.
You guys watching, if you don't know about Manchester, I'm currently on tour in the US. We're 8 dates in, I think, or 7, and I've got another 10 to do. Currently making our way to New York and then back down to Florida and then across to Texas and back up to LA. It's an amazing tour. But when I get back, a week after I get back, we've got a one-day event in Manchester which is sold out. So I'm afraid if you want tickets, I can't get another date. We're sold out for that venue. And you did say a while ago something special was going to happen in Manchester.
Absolutely. And I know that you're going to record this, and I would say highly recommend people to watch the recording of this day of some very, very gifted speakers, Michael Feely being one of them, and obviously myself. We're going to have some incredible knowledge to share and information, but ultimately, when I get 400 people to step into the golden age at the same time, as well as this new magic that I've just shared with Mark literally 10 minutes ago, which nearly blew him off his chair, right? 400 people. That is a gigantic amount of weight in one place that is going to be like dropping a brick in a pond, and those ripples will go out. And that will just keep going around the globe.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying this at all of the talks I've been doing in the States so far, that everybody is a point of light, and everybody that comes to these talks is a light worker, whether they know it or not. Yeah. And these affirmations that I've been posting them on Telegram every day since we did it, and people are, really appreciative of that. And there's some people saying that some of them are negative and stuff, but my advice to everybody is, make your own up if you don't like them. But there's a link below to the Telegram channel. You guys watching this, join the Telegram channel and do these affirmations every day, because the more of us, and share them, share them with people, do them on your kids, do them on your pets. The more that we do this, the more the light increases, right, Ian?
It is. I want to share something as well. It's not just increasing the light, it's protection for you. Now, Sue and I went to a show last week in Plymouth, a Healing Light Festival show. Now, I was absolutely knocked off my feet with doing so many clients all day. Then we had to drive halfway across town. We stayed in a hotel in the middle of the city. I was exhausted, and I'd forgot to do my golden age, completely knocked out. Then I was sat on bed with Sue playing cards, and I was getting attacked by 6G. I could feel like acid going into my nose, down my throat. I couldn't breathe. I was being attacked, and I knew it. So immediately I relaxed, got back into the golden age, and within 2 minutes, it completely stopped. So this is how important it is. Then working on a young child recently, a baby of 10 months old, the parents had no idea what was going on with this child. They couldn't pinpoint any cause. Now, I checked this out. Again, this was 5G and 6G was attacking the whole family.
Sorry. I just checked. The number of people is 144, and at the time I checked, it was 555.
Well, it's magical times, isn't it?
It is.
So anyway, this whole family now are safe. They're now doing the golden age. The issue with the child has stopped. The problems within the family have stopped. But it's something we have to keep doing. I'm sometimes 3 or 4 times in the morning, if I'm getting anxious about all the work on the farm or whatever I'm doing, I knock myself out of the golden age. So then I literally 10 seconds with all my intention, I'm back in it again, and I'm safe again. So it's not just raising the frequency and harmonics of your humanity, but it's protecting you against the dark side. And it really works big time.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing fuck it therapy at a lot of these gigs and explaining to people that I've not been doing the affirmations. I will start doing those. Explaining to people that when you shake all that crap off and you let go of everything, and you raise your frequency and you have a laugh, they literally can't, there's nothing for them to grab hold of.
Correct.
And we've been attacked yesterday. Somebody tried to pull our brake lights out and, shit like that. And there's been loads of breakdowns on the RV, but they've been like niggly little things, a lot of technical issues with the computers and everything else. So they've been attacking us. But this morning I got the whole crew here. There's about 14 of us barefoot on the lawn here. I'll just show you this garden. It's amazing.
Lovely.
Yeah. America is beautiful, Ian. It's so beautiful.
I know. I've done Central America.
This is North America.
Well, I did a Native American Indian trail.
Wow. Cool.
4 weeks. It was amazing.
Yeah, I've not been able to do much sightseeing here apart from Devil's Tower, but it is just a stunning country. But anyway, I had everybody in a circle barefoot, and I did the thing that Abby taught me, which is connecting to the Earth star below, and then connecting with. So I'm just explaining this to the viewers. If you've not seen that technique, you basically ask a tree for permission to go and touch it. I just had a little cuddle with the tree this morning, and then connect to your Earth star below you. Make that as big as you possibly can, and then get a silver cord going through your head to the highest star in the universe, and connect to that, and then you create this circuit of energy and light, which is so powerful. And it's just a great way to start your day. And then I did a protection thing with the team here underneath a large turned over bell jar, so upside down bell jar. That's what you imagine in your mind. That's coated in silver, and then you fill it full of divine light. And sometimes people levitate when they do this in their mind. So if that happens to you and you try this, just imagine a purple rope around your ankles, holding you down to the ground. And then you just say, any negative energy sent towards us is sent into the light with love. And it's very important that we're all doing these sort of protections right now, whatever you're doing, because the more of us that do this and increase the light, the less power they have.
That's very true, and it's not going to be long now. 5% is hardly anything now, and the last bit is going to be the major weight that we need to do the final tip. And that's definitely going to happen in Manchester. I don't have any doubt. And there's some other magic about to occur there as well, which I can't share on the internet here. But let's just say it is big. It's big.
Kate Hill, hello Kate, just said, can we get a live stream at the Manchester event? So I think technically we could. Do you want to do that? Is that a good idea, Ian?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
If it's not meant to be, then the universe will slam the door shut on it. But if it's going to be recorded anyway, then a live stream, I don't see a problem.
Yeah, it's going to be recorded, but I think a lot of people are asking for the live stream because a lot of people are in the States and stuff like that. So I will look into that technically. They've been doing it here on the tour on Rumble. They've always had technical issues with it, but I'll see if it's possible and see if we can set that up. I'm going to have to go because we're going to leave. Thank you, Ian. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be in touch soon. Anything you want to say before we go?
Stay in your light, guys. Stop being fearful. Stay in your light.
And go barefoot.
Oh, yeah.
Barefoot as much as you can. And get on my email list because there's a link in there to a place where you can get, I think there's a link beneath this video. If you haven't got a grounding bed sheet, go and get one. There's a link below. Also, people keep asking me about this. This is a LifeWave patch. This one stimulates glutathione. I don't know if I've said that right. The one on the back of the neck. That's where I unplug from the matrix. That's copper peptides and stimulates stem cells. And I'm just saying this because people keep asking me about it. Look on my YouTube channel for a video that says WTF is stem cells anyway, and then you'll get full information if you want to.
Can I, Mark, I need to add to that, please. It's very important. Now, whenever you put anything over any of the chakras, regardless of how powerful it is, you must program it to come into harmony with the throat chakra and not to interfere with any light frequencies coming from the sun. Otherwise, that will prevent any energy coming into your throat chakra directly from the sun, because it's not the same, it's not the correct color or frequency and in harmony with the sun's rays. So just communicate with the atoms of what you've got there, back and front, and ask the atoms to come into harmony with you, into harmony with the sun's rays, and it doesn't interfere with the sun's rays. And then that will empower it even more.
Yeah, but the question is, which sun? We saw 2 suns here yesterday.
Well, but there are 3 light sources, aren't there? There's two behind the sphere, and then we've got the sphere's light source. But what I do is I ask for my body to come into harmony with all 3 light sources. Our 2 suns and that one.
Zal Moxis just says no rodding. Do you want to rod me before we go?
All right, let's have a look. Let's just check your throat chakra. It's not.
Yeah, well,
it's not
this
there.
has been the big issue for me the last few months.
Right, I'm going to show you now. So if you do that programming with your while I'm doing your other chakras, do the programming now because you're quick at this. Do the programming on that thing you've got on your throat and on the back. Okay, let's have a look at your base chakra. Fine. Sacral blocked. Solar plexus is blocked. Heart. Huge. Throat, that's better. Now your throat's all right. Okay. Third eye is closed. Crown chakra is closed. So you create a mirror version, Mark, really highly evolved, and ask that mirror version now to heal and bring into harmony all of your chakras.
Yeah.
All right, base chakra, that's better. Sacral, yep. Ooh. Solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, that's better. Crown.
It's like being tickled energetically.
That's it, you're in tune now.
Good man, thank you. Right, I've got to go because I've got to eat some breakfast and I'm going to hit the road. Thanks, dude.
Nice to speak again.
See you, everybody. Cheers, mate.
Bye.
Bye.